Alright, fellow YouTubers, I was able to pick up the Infinite Series Marvel Legends Amazing Spider-Man and World War II Captain America. But it was really hard because that was on Friday, which I think now is past 12 o'clock, so it's Saturday. But I ran into some scalpers. Basically, Thursday night, I decided to go out to the store to see if they had any of these Infinite Series figures, because Shartimus Prime had did a review on them, said those are kind of awesome, and he said they should start to show up around Target and Toys R Us. Went to Toys R Us, there were none there. Went to Target at like 10:55 and just rushed in there and took a look, and they had like 3 Spider-Mans, a couple of the Captain Americas. They had some Electros, like a whole bunch of them. So it was plenty to choose from. So I just thought, okay, this will be easy. I should be able to, get them tomorrow when I get paid on Friday. And I had to wait till like 7 or 8 o'clock. But something told me to be careful. So I took the Spider-Man and the Captain America, and I hid them in the back behind some Angry Birds Star Wars kit thing that they had that was like on the next aisle. So I go back the next day and I was like, well, let me check where they actually have them. And all of them were gone. I went back at like 10 o'clock the next day. All of the Captain Americas were gone. All the Spider-Mans were gone. All of different ones were just missing. And it was like 5 or 6 like parents and kids were on the aisle where the Captain America and the Amazing Spider-Man were. I'm black. So I was trying to wait for them to leave the aisle, and I was trying to call my friend who also was in the store so he could come over and I could show him how all the figures were going, because he went with me the night before too, and I knew he wouldn't believe it because he thought I went kind of over the top when I hit him, because he said there's plenty of them. So I wanted to tell him, but he had no service, so the phone kept going. So I'm wearing like all white, had on a white jacket and white pants and white shirt, and I'm calling, and I'm like at the edge of the aisle trying to wait for all these people to leave so I don't look suspicious when I reach behind the little kit and get the figures. Some guy, he swore that I was trying to steal them or steal something, kept watching me. He looked like he was nervous, and it kind of got on my nerves because being black, we are always watched. We always get the short end of the stick when we go to a store. Some people are like, well, I think you're going to steal. And some people can say that I'm wrong, but I've lived this life. I go through it every single day. It happens all of the time. I live in the South right now in Huntsville, Alabama, and I go to the school where there's plenty of racist people here. So, I'm normal. To me, skin color is nothing. Striving to be a better Christian, that's what I believe in. That's my salvation, and I'm just trying to do the right thing. And I can't go anywhere, especially down here in the South, without being stared at. And people can lie and say, no, it's not like that, but it is. And it happens to me like every day. I live it. And you get used to it, but I really wanted these figures, so I really did not care. But that was a side note. But pretty much they just kept staring, and finally they left, and he left for a split second, and I reached behind and got the figures. And I easily could look into the reflection of both of these figures. As you can see, like you can see the light when I got the figures, and the guy watched me like a hawk till I left the store. And then as soon as I get to the front of the store to pay for them, I'm paying for them, putting in my information on the pen pad, and here is somehow a cop is conveniently right there at the register, passing by, looking at me hard. I just smiled, paid for my stuff, and left. So it's 2 things that I wanted to say. You have to watch out for scalpers. I'm a fan. I'm a collector. I don't try to sell them. I want to do a review on them and play with them and have them in different poses, just like I have other parts of my figures. I think they're awesome, and I think it's cool. And I just found this on sale, so I picked that Iron Man up too. But it's just like, I'm just a normal person. I do like these type of movies. I love Marvel. I love DC, and I love the figures. I just love anything retro, like, that's just me, and I'm going to do me and be myself. But it just stinks where, I can't really get it because the scalpers in Huntsville, Alabama, snatched up all the figures, and it just so happened to be that I had to hide these the night before, and I so happened to get them, and they had just put them out because it was boxes on the aisle whenever I took them. So that's crazy. So for anyone that wants these, watch out for scalpers, and hopefully if you are black, then just do your own thing. You know if you're honest and if you're not going to steal. And it looks suspicious because I hit them and whenever I got them, but the cop could not do anything. So yeah, it's still prejudice in like the South, and hopefully things will get better, but you know, dealing with scalpers and being reminded that I don't watch wherever I go just because of the color of my skin or because of suspicious activity, it's whatever. It doesn't faze me, but the main part of this is that I made it past a scalper. I came out successful. He tried to take all these figures, which he did, and then something told me that night, hey, be careful. And when my friend came, he couldn't believe that all of them were gone. And it was a lot of them newly listed on eBay. So, yeah. So, there's no way to stop them. I guess it's how they make their living. And I guess they know when they're going to put the toys out. But I got lucky. I will bring y'all a review in a couple of days on this Captain America, on this Amazing Spider-Man, and on this Extremist Iron Man with a build-to Terrax piece. Glad I picked them up, got them on a sale. But yeah, this is from Caleb Craig, DeadpoolToys12@gmail.com. Thank you for watching this video, and that has been my thoughts on scalpers. Do not like them at all, and on what I dealt with when I picked up these figures, but they were well worth it though. So y'all have a good one. Alright.